Welcome to another science exploration. Today, we're going to explore about how does a mechanical watch works and its energy conversion. Have you ever looked down at a ticking watch and wondered, what's actually happening inside that tiny case? Well, today we are going to unpack the brilliant invisible energy journey that happens right there on your wrist.
Here's our science map for today. We'll be covering what a mechanical watch actually is, how it winds and stores energy, how gears transfer that energy, and how the watch's motion is controlled. After that, we'll look at the complete energy conversion flow and finish up by comparing mechanical and automatic watches. Let's dive in. Section 1. What is a mechanical watch?
So, the coolest thing about a mechanical watch is that it has absolutely no batteries or electronics. Zero. Instead, it relies entirely on 5 amazing moving parts working together in perfect harmony. We've got the crown, the mainspring, the gears, the escapement, and the balance wheel. Together, these parts store up energy and then slowly release it to keep those hands moving at a perfectly steady speed.
Moving on to Section 2. Winding and storing energy.
Believe it or not, it all starts with you. A traditional mechanical watch actually has to be wound by hand. When you take your fingers and turn that little knob on the side, which we call the crown, you're actually rotating these tiny gears inside the watch. And those gears, they wind up a tightly coiled spring called the mainspring. Basically, you are actively storing your own mechanical energy right into the watch, kind of like winding up a little toy car.
Now, once it's wound up, this tightly coiled mainspring desperately wants to uncoil and go back to its normal shape. But think about it. If it just let all that energy go at once, the watch hands would spin totally out of control. Instead, it cleverly releases its stored energy very, very slowly and carefully. And it's that deliberate, slow release that actually powers the entire watch.
That brings us to Section 3, how gears transfer the energy. As the mainspring slowly unwinds, it pushes against a whole series of tiny interconnected gears. Now, these aren't just any random gears. They are mathematically designed to perfectly reduce and control the speed of the energy. By transferring energy through this gear train, the watch makes absolutely sure that the second, minute, and hour hands all move at exactly the right speed.
Section 4. Controlling the watch's motion.
Without a way to rein it in, the mainspring's energy would just be gone in an instant. And that is exactly where a brilliant little mechanism called the escapement comes into play. It carefully controls the release of energy step by step. It does this by repeatedly locking, releasing, and then locking the gear train again. And guess what? That rapid locking and releasing action is literally what makes that familiar tick, tick, tick sound we all know.
Now, the escapement doesn't work alone. It works as a team with another part called the balance wheel. This balance wheel swings back and forth continuously at a very fixed speed. You can think of it kind of like the pendulum swinging in a giant grandfather clock, but shrunk way down to fit right on your wrist. This constant swinging motion is what controls exactly how fast the gears move, which is how the watch keeps perfectly accurate time.
Let's pull it all together in Section 5, the complete energy conversion flow. Let's look at this complete, amazing journey. Step 1. Your hand winding provides the initial energy. Step 2, that energy gets stored tightly in the mainspring. Step 3, as the spring unwinds, the gears transfer the energy along. Step 4, the escapement steps in to control the release. Step 5, the balance wheel regulates the speed. And finally, Step 6, the watch hands move accurately across the dial. It's like a flawless relay race of energy. Finally, Section 6, mechanical versus automatic watches.
Now, both of these amazing types of watches share a really important feature. Neither one uses a battery. However, while a standard mechanical watch has to be wound by hand, an automatic watch actually winds itself. It uses a special extra part called a rotor. As you walk around throughout the day, this rotor spins, just from the natural movement of your wrist, and that motion automatically winds the mainspring up for you. To summarize, a mechanical watch really is a magnificent mini-machine. It captures your physical energy, stores it up in a mainspring, and then slowly, carefully releases it through gears, an escapement, and a balance wheel to keep perfect time. It truly is a marvel of science and engineering, sitting quietly right there on your wrist. Which kind of makes me wonder, what other everyday objects are hiding an invisible energy journey inside? If you find the video informative, please like the video. Thanks.